Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight. What's the LA of Vermont, MP? Bennington, right?
Stop playing with me, bro. You know it's Burlington.
I really don't.
See, this is the type of energy you want pre-game. Everybody relax, especially Devontae. He ain't never good when he tight.
Don't get too relaxed. It's one of those big games you circled. You need to prove you're better than Jaden Moore, remember?
It's all that I think about.
Really? Yo. J Moore's from Chicago, MP. Those are rough games he came up in. Dude can get to the bucket and finish.
And
he's ranked 184 on the 250.
And so what?
Look, man, we seen you in practice. We know who you are. Just respect your enemy. What was that, a target on his back for a long time, but he's still standing.
He ain't ever faced me.
I love it, MP. I love it. Okay. Oh, you guys are filming? Well, let me hit you with some knowledge, okay? The thing going is watching me? Okay, watch this. Listen, just because someone's ranked above you on some made-up list doesn't make it true. You should know that, Devontae. You think there's 68 guys in high school better than you?
Definitely not. I'm just saying.
If MP believes he's better than Jay Moore, then I believe it too. And so should you, okay?
Yeah.
Now let's get out there for these warm-ups. I don't want y'all pulling a hammy because you spent too long in front of the camera.
Hey,
Gentlemen.
turn the camera off. Hey, Jay Moore.
PM?
Nah, man. MP.
My bad.
Hey, bro, I get it, you know. High-flying guard like yourself out of Chicago? I mean, everybody knows who you are. Guys have been trying to make a name for themselves off of you for years. Man, probably too many to count, huh? You know what? I'm gonna help you out. After tonight's game, you'll never forget my name again.
You talk good. But you know out here, there ain't no faking it.
Facts.
You got a cute story and all, man. But you're a long way from Vermont. You about to get exposed.
Yeah, talent's talent. So I'm not worried.
Maybe you should.
Maybe. Nah.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballas.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Moore.
Moore likes to make a statement when he gets to the rim. He's not a player who's going to take it easy on you, ever.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots, with Pasco patrolling the paint. And resetting the floor for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills will run the point with Jason Brock at the off guard. MP highlights the wing package with Nathan O'Neill by his side. And Liam Callahan is the big man in the middle. For 3, Moore gets the 3 ball to go. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
And as big as Devontae Mills' game is on the court, he is an absolute character off of it. This kid just oozes personality.
Yeah, and that can be a concern sometimes for these players, but Mills is naturally that magnetic. He's very much okay with being the center of attention, and you could even say he has a free spirit vibe about him.
Now here's Moore. He's got 5. Etherington for 3, and Callahan pulls it down. To the inside, MP, and MP throws it down. sort of punctuated the attack with the one-handed slam. I like his style.
Really energizing the whole team.
Here's Etherington. Moore outside. Pass to Pasco. Bertie, guarded by O'Neal. A shot from Rodriguez is no good. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's Moore. Bertie. And Bertie throws it down.
Nice vertical. Bertie showing his power on the slam.
Mills with it, and he's picked up by Bertie. Here's MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Come on, baby.
Pass to Moore. The three ball. Hauled in by High Flyers.
Damn, couldn't get the rebound.
Now O'Neal. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Mills. Guarded by Etherington. Back to Mills. Now O'Neal. A three-pointer off the mark. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the crafts of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities. Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces, and the agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both fall at the line that time. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
Team Ballers trailing. Back to Bertie. Jumper over Mills. And the shot falls short that time.
He'll be the first to tell you that's a shot he should convert. The D was not tight on it.
Gov inside, defended by Bertie. Back to Mills. Sinks it from distance.
For a guy like Devontae Mills, we know he can run an offense. We see it. He can distribute the rock at such a high level. So whenever he's making threes, that really would raise his stock if he can do it consistently.
Return to MP. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game in just 5 shot attempts. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now here's Moore. Pass to Mahil. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers able to keep the ball here.
Substitution for Team Ballers. Brandon Westerhoff. Mark Wall. James Dykstra.
Both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Now here's Mills. 5 points in the game. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Pass to Pasco. Now Etherington. Outside, Moore. 5 to shoot. Here's Pasco. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Not settling for perimeter offense. I like it.
Mills outside. Down low. Kicks it out to Brock. Back to MP. Mills. From deep, it's O'Neal. Pasco pulls it in. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
There's more. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Yo, match up on MP.
To the middle. Here's MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point. Guys, he's playing big. I mean, we're watching it. Arnaldo Rodriguez taking flight.
And if they time this right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end a quarter.
Rodriguez with the steal.
Ah!
Fast break, here they come. It's Pasco up top. Pass to Moore. And here's Rodriguez. And it's all evened up.
That's where his points need to come from. Realistically, I mean, Rodriguez has to be as effective as possible inside.
Brock outside. And it's off from three-point range. And that'll do it for the first half. This one's tied. And we'll return right after this break. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
And here Team Ballers have it. 2-point game. Inside. And Bertie throws it down.
The road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they managed to trek all the way back and tie this one up.
And I'll admit it, at one point, I thought they were buttered toast. They've shown some serious character to battle this far back.
Now here's Mills. He's got 5.
What persistence by Mills on the finish. Just bouncing off the contact and refusing to be denied.
Rodriguez found it inside. MP's there. Here's the High Flyers. The lead is 2, and MP throws it down.
Almost automatic that close to the hoop.
Love the one-hand stuff too. Looks so pretty.
So I'm going to add some points to the style points section of my notes, but that's an important bucket too, don't forget.
Now here's Moore. 10 points for him. Pass to Pasco. Callahan with the stuff.
We have to be aware of Callahan all across the floor. He's got good length and can cover lots of ground defensively.
Now Callahan. Shot over Pasco. Callahan shot off the mark.
Damn it, man.
To the paint. Etherington. Guarded by Etherington. Pass to Callahan. MP. Brock outside. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. MP. He's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10, shooting 90%.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock, because that's inexcusable.
Now here's Bertie. It's Pasco up top. Now here's Moore, covered by Brock. The high fly is leading. Mills with the look, and the high fly is tack on to Moore.
Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
Outside Bertie. Pass to Moore. Etherington, covered by Brock. The pick from Pasco. Shot over Callahan. And Team Ballers miss again. And it's High Flyers with the ball. On the wing, Mills. He's got 9.
Well, Mills is great at making plays for others, but he can also get his own too.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
On the wrong side of a run like this, you need to burn a timeout.
Coach was aware and didn't hesitate. Have to do something before the game gets completely away from you.
Substitution for High Flyers.
So it's Team Ballers now, trailing by 8 here. Back to Rodriguez. Etherington. Outside Bertie. They get the board. Rodriguez, that's good.
Yeah, I messed up.
Yeah, the second effort was solid, and scouts love taking note of players that can make those kinds of things happen.
Outside O'Neal. Back to Brock. Clock at 6. And Bertie
Damn,
pulls it
prevent me
down.
go to the paint, man. Damn, prevent me go to the paint.
And here Team Ballers have it. 6-point game.
Yeah, maintain this lead, guys.
Here's Summers, guarded by O'Neal. Pass to Bertie. They set the pick. Inside.
Oh, come on.
basket
With the help
by
defense
Mahil.
at?
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
And the High Flyers call time here. And the High Flyers making a change here.
Mark Wall. Jaden Moore. James Dykstra. Substitution for High Flyers.
Call timeout.
Substitution for High Flyers. Timeout.
Here's MP. Over to the left wing. Here's Go. And he gets it to go with the swish.
Number 16.
Team Ballers trailing. Pass to Dykstra. Here's Wong. 3-pointer. And Callahan pulls it down. Here's Almadawi. MP. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Pasco. Defended now by Callahan. Pasco inside. Callahan's there. And the dunk by Pasco.
That'll energize his teammates.
A solid athlete who loves to make plays above the rim.
100%. Not surprised with that finish one bit. Wow. You don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Guarded.
making a change here.
Arnaldo Rodriguez. James Bertie. Cody Etherington. Substitution for high flyers.
Rodriguez, the screen, down low, and finished off by Rodriguez.
And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up really evens things out.
Past MP. It's Callahan. He's guarded by Pasco. Mills outside. The tray. Add another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 for 10 from the field.
I love the focus. I love the energy from Mills on offense. Looking for any weakness he can exploit in the defense.
Outside Bertie. Now here's Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D that time by Jason Brock.
Can switching baskets make that big of a difference? It's thrown him off, and he can't get anything to fall in his ass. Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a league player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Now here's Bertie. With the crossover, and Bertie throws it down.
Excellent execution there off the pick.
And when you give him that half step, he's going to take care of the rest.
And after that, punishing at the rim.
Here's O'Neal. Pass to Mills. Brock. To the middle. MP throws it down.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
Hey, you got ball.
Etherington with it to the inside. Now Rodriguez. It's good. The assist that time from Etherington. And here are the high flyers now. Mills outside. Brock outside. Shoots. Offensive board. No good on the shot attempt. A bit long that time. Etherington for 3. So it's the high flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for team ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though. He's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that'll do it for this one. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Yo, you going out tonight, Burlington? We gotta
man.
celebrate your big game against that bully from Chicago. And before you say anything, say yes.
Or you gonna let me talk?
Ain't nobody stopping you.
What are we getting into tonight?
Hanging in my crib. I got a pool.
Okay. Are there gonna be any girls there?
Man, of course there'll be girls there.
Aight, then I'm pulling up.
My man. All right, I'll text you my address. Show up around 8.
Bet. Hey.
Yes, 236, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. One picture the Lakers. Alright.
Still I didn't put a. Can you flip it? Like Paul Wall,
Oh, he's back. Thank you. I get Miles McBride back. Thank you.
Paul's chilly with the chilly. You know me. Pull a Pluto move. Take white. Like it be with. In the city, keep that doggy in a 360 D.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And let's take a look at the last handful of seasons and the steal numbers for Marcus Smart.
This is such a hard stat category to predict year over year. You can have a year where you're just on fire, racking up a steal or two per game. And then other years, it just doesn't work that way. It doesn't mean he's a non-factor on defense. He helps his teams in other ways.
And now the Lakers starting group. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. And it's James in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, they've got OG Anunoby. Mitchell Robinson out there with Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Brunson in at point. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this grade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Here's Doncic. From deep, Reeves. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Inside. Basket, good.
Oh, my goodness. OG, unfazed. OG, oh, my.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, that's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Hachimura. To the inside. Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
Well, the up fake by DeAndre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Here's Anunoby. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 5.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding. And guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's LeBron. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, it's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. 5th, Karl Anthony Towns.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at New York. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well.
Well, right now for the Knicks, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now here is Hachimura. He had 15 points last outing. It's good from long range. And that ties it up.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And coming into that one, looking to be competitive, but the disparity in talent, just too great.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. With teams working hard ahead of the upcoming trade deadline, news tonight is about the Warriors. They were in the market for a proven scorer, and I'm told they found one. Jordan Clarkson has always been terrific moving downhill, making tough shots in traffic. And to loosen up the driving lanes, he's become a legitimate threat from deep. Everyone around the league can't wait to see how they integrate him into their system.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always.
Boy, it feels like Brunson improves as a facilitator every single year.
Here's Doncic. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And Smart subbed in for Austin Reeves. Here's Brogdon. He had 10 points in the win against Portland. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, that's the attitude Malcolm Brogdon hopes to bring every night. You can't be passive. He is going to attack on the interior.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points from him the last game against Washington.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Smart misses. New York leading by 3. Here's Hart. And rebounded by
come
Connect.
on, Hart.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by New York. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
New York needs to get off a shot. Hart, no good. Lakers trail by 3. Connect with a wide open look. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
And Hart has it in the corner. Back to Brogdon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
Brogdon the pass to Hart. Here's Shamet. Started by Doncic. And it's Shamet missing.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction.
Damn!
I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's in there. Brogdon's got 6.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Lakers ahead, leading by a point. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter.
Come on, make that layup.
With Austin Reeves. Then it's Connect. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin, back to you.
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Hart the pass to Shamet. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Vanderbilt against Yabusele. Vanderbilt kicks to Smart. 5 on the clock. No good on the triple. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Lakers trail. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now Smart. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. Pass to Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positionally. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
Pass to Reeves. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
And the dunk by Towns.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Los Angeles making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
Well, you look at Doncic. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
The voting is just about over, so we'll keep updating you on how it's going. Some very deserving names at the top of this year's list.
Yeah, no problems with the voting thus far. I think the fans and media have done their homework and picked the best shooters in the league.
Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin, and the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Brunson surveying the D. Here's Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson, left side. Back to Towns. The jump hook. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 6. Reeves the pass to Hayes. And he banks in the layup. Hayes has got 6 points.
Whether it's with his passing or scoring, Reeves is a flat-out playmaker.
Here's Brunson, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Brunson. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Luka Doncic.
You guard against the drive of Luka Doncic, but that opens you up to the mid-range ability, and Luka lets you feel it from that distance.
And so Mike Brown calls the timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James checked in for Connect. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Austin Reeves. New York leading by 4. Over in the corner, McBride. Good on the three-point shot. McBride's got his 2nd best.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Pass to Ayton. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Los Angeles has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
Hachimura against Hart. Anunoby outside, just fine on the clock. Down low, Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, boy, 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. 1:49 left now here in the second. Kicks it out to LeBron. Offline with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
First free throw is good.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Smart. And Hart drops them both. And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Carl and Pete Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Lakers trail by 8. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Robinson throws it down.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
56 seconds left in the first half of the game. Reeves finds 8. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Reeves. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Again, Los Angeles.
Luka Doncic always aware of what's going on offensively. Doesn't allow that dwindling shot clock to speed him up.
On the wing, Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got the lead up to 11 now for New York. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Knicks lead by 13. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
Whoever makes it, get it right in the beginning. You don't want to wait around while you miss the first 3 attempts.
Glad you weren't my teacher in middle school. Mr. O'Neill allowing no room for error. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. They've got Towns, Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Robinson in at the 4. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. James looking it over. The 3 for Doncic. Robinson pulls it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Anunoby in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
DB, it's hard to believe, but OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look out, because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Guys?
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Hayton a screen on Anunoby. James, no good.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Brunson the pass to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 9th assist in the game now. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
Minutes into the second half of play now. Hayton finds Hachimura. And here is James. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, DeAndre Ayton, incredible size, incredible athleticism, and refuses to go down easy.
The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Ayton. The Knicks leading by 16. McBride passes to Brunson. Now, here's Anunoby. Off target with his 3.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Here's Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And that's now 6 points here for Rui Hachimura. Here's Brunson. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Ayton a screen. Reeves drives in. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Towns with the steal. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by LeBron, and Towns gets it to go.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
And here's James outside. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Brunson. To the middle. Here's McBride. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McBride's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
From deep LeBron. And the Lakers with another miss.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Reeves comes to help. Here's Anunoby. Off target from outside.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
LeBron outside. To end the run, out to Doncic. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Knicks leading by 22. Brunson with it. He's picked up by LeBron. McBride with the ball. He's got 11.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfectly.
Here's Hachimura.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Anunoby outside. Brunson against Doncic. They grab their own miss, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, you love to see Towns mix it up a little bit. Gets his team a bucket on the second chance.
And here is Los Angeles now. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And a new group in for the Knicks. Quentin Post is checked in for Towns. Abusele comes in for Robinson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Miles McBride. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for LeBron. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Doncic. And Hayes kicks to Vanderbilt. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Connect. And again, the Lakers no good. The Knicks leading by 22. Hart, right side. That shot. And Los Angeles guys shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Smart misses. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for New York. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And here's Brunson outside. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. 1:32 left to play here in the third. Brogdon against Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hayes has got 8 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
It's Hart on the wing. Misses the 3. Hart's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Smart on the wing. From 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And another miss. Ooh. he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. The Knicks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Landry Shamit's checked in for Jalen Brunson. The free throw drops for Post. Lakers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Takes a three. Connect. No good. New York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. And Post gets it to go. Post has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the New York Knicks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Austin Reeves out there with Marcus Smart. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Connect in at the 3. Brogdon misses off the right iron. The Lakers with the ball. Fires the 3. The rebound by Post. Hart outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
And it's good for 2.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Brogdon against Smart. Brogdon kicks to Yabusele. Pass to Shamet. Here's Hart. Now Yabusele, just 5 to shoot. Brogdon with it. Connect picks him up. Releases. New York missing again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Hayes throws it down.
Well, it's just outstanding distribution from Marcus Smart, keeping his eyes peeled in order to find his guys in their spots.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Quentin Post. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Landry Shamet. The Lakers also making some changes. Coloco's checked in. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Vanderbilt. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. To the wing right side. Brunson finds Hart. Brogdon with it. Connect picks him up. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. And it's now 22 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
In the corner, it's Brogdon. Brunson up top. Kleber defending. And it's Towns missing. Lakers trail by 21. Left side, Smart. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And what's especially hard about defending Brunson, he just plays with so much energy.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New York.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Maxi Kleber. And both free throws good for Brunson. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Lakers trailed by 21. Smart deciding where to go with it. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Brunson the pass to Hart. Now here's Brogdon. He's guarded by Connect. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Ayton, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Connect. And it's Austin Reeves in for Marcus Smart. And here is Los Angeles now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Here's Brunson. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Knicks leading by 23. Pass to Anunoby. Over LeBron. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Doncic laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 20 points for Luka Doncic. New York's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Brunson, good.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's LeBron. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Some solid defense from Hart. And Brogdon has got the ball here for New York. A shot, no good. Good work defensively by Reeves.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. For Los Angeles, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Ayton in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. LeBron can't get it to go.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Launches it. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. And the Lakers with another miss. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jalen Brunson.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Reeves the pass to James. No good again that time.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Count that bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
The three for Doncic. Rebounded by Hart. Anunoby, right side. No good, shot missing. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Points, 12 assists, 24 points, 17 rebounds. That's what's up. Hart 11 points, 11 rebounds. Hey, I'll take that. Hey, thanks for joining my live. I'm gonna go live again in a couple of seconds this week.